And then Jesus said, if I have told you earthly things and you believe not, how shall you believe if I tell you of heavenly things? And let's just think, let's look at the two timelines. You know, people ask me, how old do you think the earth is? And I say, I just agree with Jesus. I say, what do you mean? Okay, the biblical timeline is roughly 6,000 years ago, God made everything, and it was very good. And there was a fall, and there was wickedness, and God judged it with the flood 4,400 years ago. Jesus came to set that situation right 2,000 years ago, roughly. And here we are today, and Jesus is coming again. Evolutionist timeline is 13.8 billion years ago. There was a big bang where nothing exploded. And the professor didn't like to hear that, but it's true. We both have positions of faith. Faith about the past and how we got there. Neither one of them can be proven. Okay, so that's 13.8 billion years ago. 4.6 billion years ago, the Earth forms. 3.5, first life, single living cell. And then 600 million years ago, that's the geologic column. That's where all the plants and animals and people evolved. All right, and then people got on the scene about 1 or 2 million years ago. So on these two timelines, people got on the scene from the Bible right at the beginning, right? And from evolution, it's right at the end, right? Okay, well, what does Jesus say? He says in Mark 10:6, but from the beginning of the creation, God made them male and female. Which timeline is he validating? The biblical one. So anyone who's an old earther, what do you do with this verse? You're basically calling Jesus a liar. And then that verse goes on, and he's quoting, by the way, from Genesis 1 and 2, validating them both as an accurate historical event. For this cause shall man leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh, so that they are no more twain but one flesh. What therefore God hath joined together, let not man put asunder. Okay, so Jesus is stamping Genesis as an accurate historical event. And there was one guy I saw on the internet, he said, well, I know more than Jesus. I could not, I almost fell out of my chair when I heard that. The arrogance of man. So just